I've played a good amount of the new game mode, Day of Doom, and I think it has its problems, or at least that if certain things happen in your game, it can go sideways pretty quickly. Yesterday I posted a YouTube short where I played as the hero, won and shared a nice victory Doom animation with you. But I was shocked to find out that this victory is apparently pretty rare, as the community at that point seemed to believe that heroes were at a disadvantage. As for the henchmen, their loadout is pretty powerful. Doom's arcane gauntlet, the combat assault rifle, shockwaves, and eventually the Southern shotgun and the Monarch pistol. Some were saying the hero's loadout left a lot to be desired, and in some respect I have to agree with them. However, I think the biggest issue plaguing most players is the game objective. But also, when loading into a game, your fate could be decided by an AFK player or a zone spawn that favours one team. It seems that games are won and lost in this mode in the first 2 minutes. This game, for example, we are the blue line and the other team are of course the red line. Now of course the artifacts will spawn on the hero's side, but when it was that far away, they picked up the artifact pretty quickly before most of us had a chance to land. I can't remember I think we were heroes this game, and the artifact spawned in on our side, which they always do, but unfortunately they had the run of the bus. So this game they got 2 artifacts quickly, the henchmen. It was RNG basically. We were already fighting an uphill struggle because it had 2 medallions already done within the first minute and a half. So I think there is a spawn issue. But yeah, that would be my only concern with this game mode. The rest of it is objective. Players not playing objective. As a hero, your main objective should be to protect the artifacts. And if you're a henchman, your main objective should be to collect the artifact, which is obvious, but then it becomes, or it should become, about how you manage the game. There was times where, as a hero, there was 3 people in a box defending a artifact. What you don't want to do in that situation is to allow the other team to come on top of you, because eventually, along with some henchmen and Doom, they will start to corner you in. In this situation, you would need someone at a mountain giving you cover fire. Your team needs to have multiple angles, not just one, and then have a rotation system where if you get eliminated, they need to decide whether it's effective for them to become you in that situation, and you replace them at the mountain. I'm not saying this is the scenario you need to carry out every game. You have to be constantly assessing the game and asking yourself, am I effective here? Like sometimes as a henchman, I would see my teammates fighting heroes, which in situations is very helpful, but sometimes they'd be in the middle of nowhere and that isn't effective. This is a perfect example of what I was explaining before, that this green superhero skin was the long range guy. He was trying to assist his team from a longer distance, and the guys near the artifact will hopefully defend it. Unfortunately, this didn't work out this time, because as I said, they got bulldozed by the henchmen and by Dr. Doom. Although this clip may have another problem. There's 2 artifacts very close to each other. It's literally on the same island, and not the BR island, this small island here. 2 artifacts are spawned in. And there was a game where we were heroes, where 2 artifacts spawned in close to a hill and we claimed a hill. It was very difficult for the henchman team to try and work around our dominance in that situation. So personally, I feel the issue yesterday wasn't that anything was too overpowered. I think people just wasn't playing objectives. Because I'll be honest, after I won that game, there was a few hero games where I was frustrated by how people were playing. If they were a henchman, and they were in the middle of nowhere, just trying to go for limbs, which is pointless. And if they were a hero, we were just very out of sync. They just wasn't a team player, and they were very much playing for themselves. But I do feel like whoever comes out the blocks quick in this game mode wins the game. Because how the artifacts are spawning in, which I believe are a little bit broken, are favouring that team. And I do believe the heroes' weapons are fine. Now, it's a different argument if you want an LTM, which is based on superheroes, to have more superhero powers. Then that's a whole different argument. If you're trying to say they're not as powerful as the mythics, what the henchmen have, I understand that. But these weapons are effective for the roles that you need to play the game. The shield bubbles are broken. If you've got the shield bubbles, just put them down on an artifact, and it's a struggle for the henchmen to get anywhere near it. But all in all, this is a great game mode from Epic Games. I absolutely love this LTM. Yes, people might say it's literally a reskin of the Thanos game mode, but I like it. When people play to objective, if they don't, I hate it. But guys, comment down below what you make of this game. I hope you found this video from my perspective informative. But guys, leave a like, subscribe to the YouTube channel. It has been your boy Mr. JLY. Till next time, bye bye.